Okay. Let's see, is everything going to behave? I'm getting the green light from the man in the booth. There is no man. There is no booth. It is just me. I'm alone. Okay. Oh? Gosh, I really hope this works. I don't know if it's just me or if it's everyone, but for me, YouTube's been very weird lately. If I refresh this page, will that fuck with my stream? Here's hoping not. Apparently not. Question mark? Hey! It didn't mess with things according to what I can see on my end of the, like, creator studio bit. According to this, everything's been neat. According to this, yeah, everything's fine. Well, alrighty then. I will take that. Two seconds. One of my beloved is having a bit of a... But yes, alright, since everything seems to be not setting itself on fire, I am going to take that as a sign that everything is going okay, and proceed henceforth and whatnot. I should have figured out a snack, but that's fine. Whatever, I just ate. I should be good for this stream. Welcome to The Void. My name is Keith Thrash, also known as the totally normal, nothing weird or anomalous or gender questioning, nothing weird going on here at all, tiefling. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you the specifics. I don't know what exactly spawned it in my brain, but I had a really strong urge to stream The Outer Worlds. Either The Outer Worlds or Wolfenstein. They just... I don't know. Woke up this morning, I was like, I really want to stream one of these games. I don't know what inside of me is saying this, but I want to do this on normal. My normal save is in Supernova, but I'm just here for... I am just here for the having fun, kicking ass, taking names, and obliterating the assholes in this weird, fucked up, hyper-capitalist landscape. I'm trying to find a thing. I'm just double-checking that this isn't going to overwrite my other save. Which wouldn't be the end of the world, but I'd prefer that to not be the case. I'm pretty sure it's a, modern game that, like, can manage multiple saves, but... Okay. Oh, that's neat. Apparently there is simply a default universal saved games location. Oh, God, yeah. Huh, I hadn't really thought about that in a while, but yeah, I remember back whenever, like, just every game would go to the same, or at least most games would go to the same place for their saves. It was, handy. Yep, The Outer Worlds. Whoa. You know, actually, gonna be entirely honest, it's a little unclear based on the numbers that I'm seeing in the thing whether or not it actually can handle multiple, saves. I don't know, so I'm going to make a backup of this bitch. Just in fucking case. Because, well, like, I don't know. It's... The save data itself is not crucial to me. It would be nice to go back, to be able to go back on my save to where, like, I've already unlocked everything, I've maxed everything out. God, I love the UI and the feel of this game. It's so much fun. Yes, I want all of these subtitles on. Halcyon! Come to Halcyon, the only colony that something and other.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
God. That also sounds just like such hell. I mean, it also just sounds like the modern United States, but whatever. I don't remember this video feed portion. Huh. I don't hate it, though. Gonna be real? Maybe I accidentally skipped it somehow? I remember you, I think. You're the doctor guy, right? You're like the not Doc Brown. Phineas Vernon Wells. Status. Fugitive wanted by Halcyon Holdings Board for crimes against the colony. Gosh.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Ugh. Ugh. Alright. Points remaining. Okay, I'm gonna build this a lot like I did last time, where it was like I statted myself out approximately according to like how I would like to do things, preferably. So how high can I get one of these things?
This one had a, what are those called again? Social life.
Okay, and how can I...
Oh dear. Did you actually punch out your anger counselor?
Let's see.
Rather anemic, but at least you'll fit in.
Oof. Yikes.
Muscular atrophy is practically a hobby in this colony.
All of them have different comments, and it's very entertaining to me.
I just hope your brain's quicker than your hands. That's all right, friend. I'll be the brains for both of us.
Dumb dialogue options unlocked.
Oh dear. Your corrective lenses need corrective lenses.
That... Can I unlock the dumb options just because my brain works differently?
Oh dear. Someone vandalized your hibernation chamber.
Okay, so I know ideally I would like to at least think I am pretty good at being charming. I have a pretty decent... Okay, oh, I have... Okay, so I have a total of...
I hope you won't yell at me the moment I wake you up.
Okay, so I have 6 points I can put anywhere. So I want for sure at least... Perception or intelligence? Do I have lockpicking anywhere else? I have lockpicking from dexterity. Because, yeah, my perception is not that great.
Oh dear, your corrective lenses need corrective lenses.
Headshot and weak points do not inflict extra damage. No, that sounds like hell. Okay, so I'll just give myself average perception because no, thank you.
You tend to miss obvious cues, like incoming walls.
Look, I do miss social cues a lot, okay? It's the autism. Bite me, my guy. Okay. I like to think I'm above average. I have always been told I'm of above average intelligence, I say as I fumble over the fucking words.
You're going to have people hanging off you like tumors on a cysty pig.
Sure? What point? Is it high?
Unflappable. You could have captained this very ship.
Okay, very high is the highest it can go. And it's only at... Oh, you only have to do... Well, you also help with other things that I might need to do. Am I going to hold game me to the whole not lying thing? Who knows? My words are, like, my best tool? I mean, I'm really torn, because I... At least according to... actually, you know...
Muscular atrophy is practically a hobby in this colony. Must remember not to sneeze near you.
I am so torn, because technically, yes. But then I could do... But then I could do this, and that would not be bad. The main thing is, it would also really suck to, like, because the tactical time dilation thing is very useful. Very, very useful. Oh, handguns. Sneak. Yeah. Honestly,
I bet you could thaw yourself with sheer rage.
temperament doesn't really do a lot. It's just how much health you regen over time. So I'll just take average temperament. And then honestly, yeah, I'll just put... Do I want to just... Yeah. Yeah, that works out. That'll work. Beware, below average attributes come with a penalty. Yikes, no kidding. Okay, then points available. Melee.
Ah, blunt force trauma specialist. I might have a job for you.
Okay, so leadership. Companion damage. Plasma damage. Science weapon effects. Okay. Medical. I do enjoy the way this system works. Definitely dialogue.
Talent for exploiting insecurities.
Look, you gotta use what's very familiar to you.
Gunslinger. Oh, they're going to tell stories about you from here to Hephaestus.
What about... And, like, I know I also will get things to increase things later, I believe. It's been a minute. Man, I sure like trying to be sneaky.
Steal from the rich, you've come to the right colony.
I have wonderful news for exactly what I came here to do, my guy. Okay. While I am good with technology and stuff, generally speaking, I don't want to, like, do only... I want to have at least one of some points in combat things. Because I will... Unfortunately, despite a lot of efforts, you cannot fully talk your way out of everything. Okay, so I get one.
With vending machines, you know.
Drink effect duration. Let's see. Bureaucrat rank 0. Let's see, what would be good? Safety inspector. Let's see. Are any of them bards? Is like bard or massive nerd an option? No. Okay. Well. While it was not this actual, like, it was not this specific job. I did work a customer service job for a while. It was like a... So yeah, I'll go with that one. And plus it also boosts my persuasion, which I like. Okay, so... Face. God, there's so many... It is very funny. This is one of those games where, like, you don't see your own face a whole lot. Pale, I'm practically a vampire. Eye color. What do you... I forget. Is there a purple? Also, I don't know if it's just my rendering or what, but for some... I think it must just be my rendering. But for some reason, all of their pupils always look like they're diamonds instead of circles. I don't know what setting I do or don't have turned on, or... Like, I'm not sure what setting I have turned on or turned off. Unclear. But, whatever the case, something that always stands out to me. Gosh, which one looks the most like my face? What a great question. That would operate under the assumption that I'm very familiar at what my face shape looks like from another person's perspective, which I am horrible at doing. Do you have, like, type of eyebrows? Because I do know that mine is, like, I have kind of a weird... Not weird. But just, like, I have the kind that, like, only really exist at, like, the very center. Honestly, that's kind of the... I think it's meant to be, like, just fully nothing, but... Those are actually kind of the closest to mine. Look, no. Yeah, just because, I don't know. Something about the way that just come in, they only really show up near the center. And it's really funny because, to me, like, because, like, there is, there is more of it. It's just very, very blonde. And for the longest time, I was always kind of, like, whenever I would see the whole, like my sort of eyebrows in games, they would always be represented by, like, just dots or, like, circles, just not very complicated. Which, honestly, like, fair. But, in a moment of me taking things way too literally, I didn't think... It never occurred to me that that could be, like, a way to try to attempt to, you know, communicate with the sort of eyebrows that I have. That thought process, like, I never even once considered that possibility until, like, a couple of days ago. I'm nearly 30. I've played so many games. I think this is one I did with my other character, just because it's the... Aren't a lot of hairstyles that I particularly like in this game, unfortunately. And while I could absolutely go the Skyrim route and do a bunch of modding, no thank you, I do not feel like doing that. You know, I could have possibly done this before starting stream, but I thought it would be fun to do it together. I think I might just do this one again. It's not actually anything like our hair, but... Well, I guess this one's... That's kind of like how Iris hair is. Sure, just for sake of having a different hairstyle than my other save. Let's... You do this one. Gosh, that sure does not have a whole lot of tonal, or like whole lot of brightness differentiation. That looks purple, I think. At least in this lighting, that looks purple. That also looks purple. Oh wait, hold on. Oh! Something I just noticed about this character creator. I could be incorrect, but it looks like they have... Y'all can see my cursor, right? Yeah. Essentially, this half of the screen... Oh, wait, no, you all can't see my cursor. Hold on. I told you all... It said capture cursor. Huh. Well, the left half of the screen... Oh, there it is. Sure, okay. But the left half of her face looks like it's in warm light. The right side of her face looks like it's in cold light. And that's useful for kind of knowing what things look like in different lights. I don't... If other character engines have done this, I didn't notice. Where's... Hold on. Fucking... Look at myself and... Overall, kind of like wide... It's like a shield-shaped face. My lips aren't super... Okay, they're not particular one way or the other. Let's see, who else shield-shaped? Not quite... a bit... you're not... You're not bad. Number 5, you're not bad, potentially. Wrong eye shape. No. God, do I feel those bags. I mean, there's also the whole problem that none of these have horns, but, you know, that's a little to be expected. I think I'm gonna go with number 5? Number 5 feels the most right. Now, this sort of thing's the part that's always, like, difficult and weird for me, because I'm like, I don't know. Like, mine aren't particularly close together. Or far apart, so I'm like, sure, I guess? Or, like, oh yeah, or this one, or, like, I don't know how far mine go out. They just exist. I'm so bad at the whole translating my face thing. false. I have a very... Well... I should have a kind of small mouth for how big my mouth actually is. There's not a whole lot of space between. That's a good point. Sure, I suppose? I don't know. This is tilted a little bit up, I do know that much. It's honestly about the same as mine. Features. What other features? Okay. It's very weird because it's very, like, I don't... How do I put this? I don't know where the... Like... While I'm sure that I do have signs of aging, I can't, like, other than, like, there are a couple, but, like, my signs of aging do not look like this. And it's, like, none this stage. Which, honestly, it's just the same thing, just more pronounced, which I guess is kind of how that works. I would have made them at least a little bit different. No thank you. Well, there is nothing with getting dirty. Nightmare texture. What do I want to do for mine? Gosh, gonna be real, I'm not really a fan of any of these. Yeah, we'll just go as is. Next. Let's see. Will you let me do... Ha! No fucking way. Cool! I didn't expect it to, actually allow me to use my full block. That's nice. Hello! Hello, Satella. Just in time, I just finished character creation.
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
All right. Terra 2, orbiting laboratory.
Shit.
We are a... This guy rescued us from cryosleep.
Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
Holy shit.
Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see.
Cool, my guy. Glad to be a science experiment.
Chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more.
What
If we're to save
the fuck?
rest of your
Ah?
fellow colonists.
Oh, okay. Give me a sec.
Done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a
Oh? What? Okay. Well, I turned on... okay. I turned on my... Or I turned the volume up on my computer, and apparently it did not like that. So, give me a sec while I get that back up. My boyfriend is very cute. Okay. Well, the funny thing was like, okay, I can't turn the volume up right now. So I'll wait, and then I'll do that once... Like, I'll actually turn the game volume itself up once I'm through the, like, menu. Oh, right, you're gonna be a little bitch about things. I don't know, I will say, I don't know what happened. But... Oh, come on. There we fucking go. For some reason, the Outer Worlds, it gets pissy if it can't access your internet. And this is annoying and kind of disappointing because previously the devs had been like, hey, we're not going to be, like, weird and predatory like other games are being currently. So, like, you know, you won't have to worry about any of that with us. And then it's like, hey, but we want internet connection. Also, here are DLC that we said weren't going to happen. Now, the main question is, will I need to do all of that again? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate, but the good news is also I did turn the game volume up, so hopefully it's now at a better level for you all. There we go, there's the background music. Huh? Oh, is it too loud now? Oh, or is that in response to the whole capitalism thing? I think that might be in response. Oh, no, it's probably in response to the whole I have to do everything over again. That's fine. The good news is I now know the options I'm doing instead of...
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations.
Sorry, Satel, I know you missed that, but I'm going to head and skip it just this time because I did that earlier. So the good news is, rather than, like, belly aching and, like, wondering, okay, well, which of these am I going to do? I already know what I'm doing for these parts, so that's handy.
A crack shot. Capital.
Hopefully the audio is better now.
At least you know the value of money.
Sure, my guy. Okay, face. Number 5. Eye color, purple. don't really... Yeah, who fucking knows, not me. Oh, you know? This would be an interesting time to use a funny little thing that I know how to do, but I'm not going to. Because there's a thing that I know how to do that essentially allows me to put something over... It lets me use any window as an overlay onto something else. And this is useful if it's like I need to trace something, or if it's like I want to... It's either if I want to, like, to trace something, or if I want to have... like, if I want to use, like, something as a reference. So, for example, in this case, the thought was, oh, well, you know, I could overlay a picture of myself over the screen, and then use that as, like, a guide to make the face match up. And sure, I could do that. I actually might try doing that at a later date, because that sounds kind of entertaining. Not going to lie. But for now, because I didn't like any of the makeup, it was all... Oddly enough, despite being me, my complaint with the makeup was that a lot of it was just too much, and not in the ways that I like being too much. Because it's neat to have some of them be like, oh hey, I'm permanently bleeding. I guess I might do one of the, like, basic eyeshadow? No. Don't like how it looks. Yeah. I don't have any dirt on my character because I don't... The feeling of shit on my skin is bad. How's the audio balancing now, by the way? Is it better? Hell yeah. I might need to lower it once we actually get into the game. But, unsure.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
If I skip you, how far ahead will I skip? This isn't too long, though.
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
I don't know. I mean, the good news is... like, that's not a very long cutscene. So, I'm not too concerned. Also, to answer your question, I have played this game before. However, I played it, like, when it came out? And that was, like... Ugh.
Shit.
That was most of a decade ago. So kind of just like, you know, it'll be fun to play it again with, like, my perspective now, as opposed to, like, back then, just because I'm a bit more knowledgeable and aware of how things work.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I mean, I know kind of what's going on.
Colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
Okay.
Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results.
Yeah, that checks out.
Explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction.
That kind of checks out.
Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry.
Like...
I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically, hopefully at all.
Thanks, I've always wanted to be a chicken nugget. Thank you for pumping me full of preservatives. Appreciate that.
Saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists.
Okay.
I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head.
That's fair.
My ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
Woo! I love the just it not working exactly. Remember the hope. Spending points in a skill group raises every skill in that group to a maximum of 50. To go above 50, you must spend points directly on that skill.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working?
Uh-huh.
Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land.
Okay.
Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Okay. I see. I mean, I know they're called drop pods, but to see them quite literally just, like, even partially, so literally, like, just get to... That's a little fun, funky, and fucked up. Oh, so you know how to operate one of these. Neat. Oh.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head.
What,
Shame
the
about
bounty
whole
hunter?
Squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Alright, this is... Okay, my normal controls. The camera's moving a little funky. Admittedly, I've never run this game while streaming before, so maybe that's where my computer is being like, hey, I take... I take exception to that, idea you had of moving, of running the game. Got some tearing at the bottom for some reason. Hey, my guy, do you, I don't know if I would take that. I thought there was something else. No, just you. Okay. Oh, right, it actually is like a sneaking system worth, like, or not worth, it's like the sneaking system actually is a sneaking system rather than just like, oh, I'm crouching so guards can't see me. Hello. Oh. But yeah, also, is there a, let's see, controls. Do we have a quick save? I don't remember. Quick save, cool. We do. So we have my, okay, so this is my Skyrim control setup. Got it. Fun fact, the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion was the first, like, game with a, like, complicated control setup that I'd really played. Like, I'd played Portal, I'd played MMOs, I'd played a couple of things, but I hadn't really played, like, something with a complicated, like, key binding setup like Oblivion before? And so... Oh, right.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Right. Cool. I forgot the not VATS. And how, I suppose, do you suggest I get down there? Or is it just fucking jump for it? Because I would rather prefer to not just fucking jump for that. Please and thank you. Like, that looks like it would hurt. Kind of a bit. Like... So by complicated, I mean, like... more than just like mouse to move, WASD to look around. Like, I think I played City of Heroes around that time, but that just kind of had a hotbar sort of situation, which wasn't too you know, complicated.
Hey, you, come here.
Hey, Hugh, shut up. But so Oblivion was the first game that I played where they had like an actual like, hello, hit this button to crouch, hit this button to interact, hit this button to da-da-da. Like, with a number of things, rather than just like, oh hey, inventory, movement, interact. So a lot of, if it is possible, I will have my key binding set up in that configuration as well, or at least similar.
Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
My guy, you don't have to do... okay, I know you do, but also...
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan.
My guy,
We
it's
were out
so
on patrol.
okay.
I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns.
Hey, I'm
All had
unemployed.
grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
All of these are great options. Persuade 1. I've got a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go get help. Lie 1. Someone grounded their ship illegally? I'll hunt him down for you. Intimidate. You're an idiot. Give me your gun before you get yourself killed. Yeah, exactly. Like, unemployed lunatic. Hey, that's me!
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side.
If I killed you, could I take the bullet
You
out of
can
your
have my
side?
saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes.
God. Heads up for anyone who hasn't played. It is a capitalist nightmare in this game. Like, at one point, someone, like, has committed suicide, and you're talking to someone about it, and they're like, oh, it's so horrible! No one should harm company property like that. And just, it's bad here, y'all. It's bad here. But, it's part of what makes it fun to, like, kick ass in this game, because it's like, hello, everyone around here is awful. Where am I?
You hit your head or something?
Also-
You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Pretty
What?
sparse in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
My guy.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take
Kind
this
of.
the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
So, fun fact, I really love Auntie Cleo for one very specific reason. I don't know if intentional or not, but the armor colors, so... there are lots of things I like to this game. There are some parts that I'm like, this could have been done a little bit better, but that's fine. One of those things is the armor system. The way the armors work is that there's like... There are like unique armors, and there are like a lot of different types of unique armors and stuff. But there are a lot of armor pieces that are just the same thing. They just come in different company colors, more or less. But otherwise, it's the exact same thing. And the Cleo armor is all, it's trans colors. It's white, pastel pink, and pastel blue. And so I really like wearing the Cleo armor because it's like, hello, I'm a walking trans flag. Also, I have a gun. It's very fun. Fun fact, you can kill him. I'm not going to this time. I don't know if I did last time or not. Also, yes, I am a gremlin. I do steal everything that isn't nailed down in these sorts of games. I don't know if I will do that for everything. I don't know how... I know last time I definitely stole... Like, I'm pretty sure last time I did a steal everything that isn't nailed down sort of run. I'll definitely still do the same thing if there are ever bits that are like... Oh, what's the best way to communicate that? If the option's like, hey, steal this very special thing from this one person, or miss out on having a unique weapon, I'm gonna go for having the unique weapon.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
Yep. Take care of your weapons and they'll take care of your enemies. Yes, I'm aware. Are you gonna... Cool. Consumables. Anything else that you would like to tell me about? No? Okay. Let's see, what was... I think it was pistol, long range, burst damage, melee, I believe is what my weapon setup is, so... I do remember that I used to have that for this. It was, I had like... I don't remember everything. Oh, also, fun fact. Oh, I can't use it just yet, never mind. There's a, this thing. Yeah, there we go. Hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation TTD button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take actions. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacking drains it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. Yep. So essentially, for anyone, so like, one thing that a lot, so like, okay, words. A lot of people possibly know Obsidian, the people who make this game, for making New Vegas. Right? Okay, so we have 1, 2, do we just have 2? Can I jump and remain sneaking afterwards? Oh, that was the wrong button. I can! Cool, cool, cool. That's good to know. Obviously, this is not a Fallout game, so it can't have VATS. However... you do have the tactical time dilation, which is totally not VATS at all. Oh, right, I forgot that you can double tap to dodge. Hacking and picking locks. Brrrah. I didn't realize that there was going to be The Outer Worlds 2 until I was actually Googling this game earlier because where did you were over here, so your corpse should be over here. Right, yeah, there you are. Of course I'm gonna take everything. I want it all, want it. But yeah, so you have not VATs, and if you upgrade certain skill trees, then it also becomes, then you also get bonuses for hitting somebody in certain places while in TTD. Alright. Oh, maybe that's just the default. Or no, I think it's one of the upgrade trees, what that one does is it makes you more likely to inflict statuses. I forget what the specific details are with it. Okay, so you can only dodge whenever you are... You can only dodge whenever you're full standing, not crouching. You didn't hear anything. The fuck out of here. Yeah, but I suppose should give small warning. There is like blood and gore and plenty of it in this game. Cause like it's like, you know, it's like Fallout. But space. Alright, but so I was having some issues with it not wanting to load the game until it could ping the update server. Or like the check for update server. And I was like having to Google it because I didn't realize that was the problem. And then was having to like figure out what it was. And as part of that, whenever I was Googling it, the autocomplete, or like the popular searches, was suggesting The Outer Worlds 2. I was like, oh, there's a second one. Cool. Are you gonna be pissed at me for, or oh, you're mad about the ship, aren't you?
From, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
I've already dealt with a few of these marauders. I'm not impressed.
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself.
I'm sure you could.
You know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
God, I love and hate how bad it is here. Cause like, options: Persuade 5. Do Spacer's Choice guards back down from a challenge? Lie. I bet you could get these marauders to tell you where the owner of that ship is. Intimidate. Guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. In what? I love it. It's bad here, y'all. It is bad here. Let's see. I don't really want to get you killed. I guess that's the thing. if I do this, are you just gonna go get yourself killed? Because, like, I don't want you to die. Sure, like, you're a corporate schmuck, but, like... Actually, I don't know your full life story. Also, this is, admittedly, a funny way to intimidate somebody.
Seriously? But those marauders will... You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Oh my! I do not have a long gun. Wow, I was genuinely trying to back y'all up. Like, I was kind of I was partially doing this because I knew that was going to be my problem. Oh god, hi! Go fuck yourself. Jesus Christ. Startled me, I did not see them coming up on me. They're not even the worst. Oh man. Wow. Like, I didn't have high hopes for y'all. But, like, I didn't realize you all were going to instantly collapse. I thought that, like, wow. Like, sincerely, I was kind of thinking, huh, well, if I back them up, they might not actually die. And then if they still give me problems, they will be weakened, so I can then kill them. If I need to. I didn't expect them to just fucking immediately... I feel like there's one more I feel like there should have been one more body for me to loot. Because there's Private Kimball, Marauder. Where's the other Spacer's Choice dude? Or was his body so unimportant it just immediately, like, vanished? Question mark? Wow! Hey! Neon, I love you. I don't know if you can hear me, actually, at the moment. Also, welcome to the thing, Eva. Is this where all of the gorillas are? Yeah. Can I actually kill you? Now that this isn't in supernova mode, can I actually kill you without too much trouble, or am I still going to get my ass handed to me in every single way if I try to kill you right now? Because I remember on my first playthrough, I tried to fight these things, and it went so poorly that my character got a trauma from it, and permanently was shittier in combat against these things because she was so fucked up from the experience of doing this. If LL stands for what I think it stands for, incredibly good taste, and I had never contemplated such mods for the Outer Worlds before, and your brain is gigantic. Okay, so I got one of them down. Isn't there a way... Oh no, that was Deathloop that I could tag enemies in. I should... Hi, buddies. Interesting. Oh! Wait, that's what that means? Oh, well, that's neat. So apparently, the way that the... Okay, so that's kind of neat. So the way that they indicate how effective armor is so I don't know who all caught that tooltip that popped up for a second. But the way that they kind of indicate if armor they indicate how effective your weapons are being is if more than half of your damage is absorbed by armor, the little damage number floats down, versus presumably if it doesn't have that happen, it floats up. I feel a little bad killing what looks to be some sort of cub. Am I taking advantage of a pathing problem? Yes, I am. Do I feel bad about it? No, I don't. Oh, God. I was wondering when you were going to start doing that. Oh, okay. Because I was like, at least some of you can throw shit. Why aren't you all throwing shit? There it is. Anti-Cleo management training, skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points spent on improving your skills. Spending on a skill point on a core skill mainly improves all of the specialized skills in that group to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor consumables and status effects and temporarily raise or lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks and skills passive bonuses, but don't give or take away the skill unlocks. Work diligently, improve yourself, and you too can achieve middle management. God, it's bad here. It's so bad here. You've been promoted! Level up! Congratulations! You've gained enough experience points to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other level. Keep leveling, you'll be upper management material in no time. Emergent gameplay solutions. Okay. Oh, cool. So now I can put points into other things other than just cool. Ooh. Oh, I see. Okay. Well... Ooh, I do want to at least get you... Wait. So you do... Okay, so you do each one... Okay. Okay, so what we chose at the start helps us... Got it. Okay. This is good to know. So you can still improve on things that you didn't select at the start. You just get a very significant bonus that makes it easier for leveling those things. Okay. I didn't remember exactly how that system worked. Also, I at least at one point, I used to have a... What's it called? I used to have a respec mod installed. Anti-Cleo Specialized Management Seminar. Selecting perks. Welcome to perk selection. On this screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a new perk point spent every 2 levels. You can also acquire a perk point through gameplay, such as by accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier perks available to you. Auntie wants you to be your best. Help her be the very best. That was a clusterfuck of words. Base health, vendor prices, XP from companion kills. Damage when alone. Fast travel while encumbered. That is definitively not nothing. Companion crit chance. Ooh, Nietzsche's reward. You deal increased damage based on the number of flaws you have. Plus 5% damage per flaw. Huh. Interesting. Okay. What options? What to do? Who knows? Not me. I think I'm gonna go with tactical recharge. I think I'm gonna go with TTD recharge rate. Either recharge rate or max. No, I'll go recharge rate because while max will let me do it more, recharge rate will allow me to do it, like, to redo it faster. So I'm gonna go with that one. Okay. Damn, you have... This could be a slight problem. Whoa, what was that? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Cool. And I am entirely out of ammo. This was a good... that kind of checks out. How to discuss this on my ostensibly family-friendly channel. From my experience with that community, The Outer Worlds is slightly less geared towards those interests than some of the other games that they make mods for. Because, like, this game is neat and cool, but, like, it... Yeah. Let's see... Thank fuck for ammo. I'm so sorry all of you died, but also, hey, now your shit's mine. I think one of my favorite parts is the fact that, like, if I recall correctly, there are a couple of marauders who, like, won't instantly attack you. And if you talk to them, they're far from the horrors that Spacer's Choice would have you believe. which should shock the nation of fucking nobody. As my... I like to use that whenever something is very obvious. And my girl thing started saying, they really need to get a better first alert system. They're constantly being surprised. Okay, have I searched all of you? Okay. I'm going to, I think, go, check out the ship before I do any more exploring. Just because I have, 32 rounds to my name at the moment. Oh, I do love, like, the menu sound effects. They're very good. Like, I love the little noise that happens whenever you're opening doors.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Hi, Ada.
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Ah, cool. I do still have the respec.
Please be advised that using the respecification machine will not make you a better person.
Wait. Hold on. Did they add a respec machine? I know at one point it had to be a mod for respecking. Right? Or am I getting... I'm confused. But that's fine.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
I didn't explore this before, like, just going and talking to her last time.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Alright. I'm coming, Ada. You take falling damage if you just actually jump from there.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel.
Okay.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You do realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Small issue about that.
Accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne was supposed to meet me when I landed.
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
You met my escape pod, all right. Head
I
first.
understand. I will require some time to process this information.
If I recall it, nobody's romanceable in this game.
I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable.
To throw Hawthorne.
Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Engineering 5. I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in the garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time.
Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Oh, I love Ada so very, very
These
much.
surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Oh, right, because we actually need to get the thing before the whole ship is up and running again. Weren't? Yes. I need more mag picks. Fuck. Honestly, if I...
I'll be with you,
Ugh!
friend. I'm Ernie from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
Lie 1. The guards accidentally brutally shot themselves while on patrol. Oh, man. I'll go with technically telling the truth.
Altercation, you say? Yeah, shame as that goes. Spacer's Choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
Oh, sure. I could use their gear. No sense in letting a good suit of armor go to waste.
No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see? You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
I hate that logo so much, and I'm also, like, fully expecting that within the next couple of years, like, there will be some company somewhere in our real living world that for some reason actually has that as their slogan of, or something similar of, like, it's not the best, it's Amazon, or like something of the sort, trying to like sell us on that. Also, what do you mean aggressive? I've been very pleasant to you.
Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
Hey, my guy. A? Who the fuck are you? Also, B, where? I'm curious where you're going. And also, I'm a little entertained because I already looted the bodies. So, yeah. What you gonna do about that, huh? Also, like, do you have anything in your pockets? Could I, like, pickpocket you? Hey, my guy, if that's a Spacer's Choice employee, I have questions. Okay. Apparently, he doesn't have anything pickpocketable. Let's see, what's all over here? Oh. Lockpick. Let's see, armor 4, armor 9. I'll go with the armor 9. Yes, please. Is that a skill to repair your shit on the fly? Ah, it is a skill. Shit. Noted. Noted, noted, noted. Okay, so I need to get me some engineering points. Oh, there's another. You're another one of you. I'm gonna hold off. Ooh, that's really pretty. I'll come back when I have more ammo. And slightly less of a self-preservation instinct. Oh, man, that wore off real quick. Not terribly surprised. Okay, let's just, gonna swing back here real quick.
If you're equipped.
What do I need? I need weapon parts. Okay. Yeah, you're both two-handed, so... What? Did I get an armor mod? Apparently not. Also, inventory. I'll put you in the burst damage slot for now. You're not really that great for burst damage, but you know. You're better than nothing, so... Are you a marauder? You are a marauder. He's my marauder. He's in my pond. What a very silly reference. Thank you, brain. I'm not sure why seeing Marauder Goon made me think of the whole thing from The Land Before Time, but here we are. It looks like I have to go through a raider camp to get to the town. It's a hooligan. Okay, skills. Let me look at sneak real quick. Okay, so I do need to get... Okay, so I do need to get some more sneak skill. But according to that, having my weapon drawn does not worsen my sneak abilities. So... Yeah, I prefer light, but hey. Ooh, hello! You're who I want to see. Hunting rifle. Hell yeah. Now we are talking. You are not the best in the world, probably, but I love me a good sniper rifle. Are any of you lootable? No. Okay. Hello, I see we have a new viewer. Welcome to the stream. Playing the Outer Worlds, and I am having an enjoyable time trying to survive in this nightmare capitalist society. It's so bad. Fucking Unfortunately, that armor is Spacer's Choice property. The bodies, too. So fucked up. So very, very fucked up. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. This should go probably poorly. That went way better than I thought it would. Woo! Well, that's so not how I was wanting that to go. But okay, I'm not going to, as my girl Fang would say, I'm not going to look a gift Kuberdon in the mouth. It's a fucked up world. It's really pretty though. Like, look at that sky. Oh, so that's what it's like to be on a planet that has a ring. Interesting. I've been wondering because, like, the fictional setting that I've been working on, the primary planet has a ring. Has a ring and a shitload of moons. I forget how many exactly. I don't think you can swim in this game. You can do the whole, I guess it's actually not like a Skyrim or a New Vegas thing. I guess it's just a Bethesda Games thing. Or maybe that's just me. Actually, no, I think it might just be me because I just do this in a bunch of different games. But you can absolutely, if you want to, do a run where you just kill nearly everybody. I think I did that once. I forget why. I think it was just because, like, I saw a thing talking about how, like, you could epitaph pending calculation. I hate that so much. I think it was just I think it was because I saw a thing somewhere that, like, was talking about how every single NPC in this game was killable. Lifetime net value 6,385 bits. That's awful. That's not what an epitaph should be. As you can imagine, the companions this game has, they are not a fan of the whole killing everybody in the system thing.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Space. Space.
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Yeah, kinda not my problem.
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by him. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne.
I'm being vigilant. Don't want to get blindsided by some corpse-chewing marauder come stalking out the shadows.
Damn. The propaganda machine going strong.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Who do I talk to about Power Regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
What a sentence. What a sentence. So it's collecting payment for grave fees that haven't been paid. That's so incredibly fucked. Oh, I hate everything. I'm guessing he can't collect the fees himself because he can't leave his post because that's not what he's paid to do.
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill.
Yep.
Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Eh.
Yeah?
You lose a lot of people to... Huh?
Marauder's been raiding my graves, you see?
Ah, I see.
Armed guards. Flesh-gnawing, marrow-sipping creatures of pure depravity they are. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
I'm very curious what's actually going on.
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the one... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem is the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Yeah, if you have that many bodies, what's going on?
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
My guy, I have so many questions.
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
What?
Grave digging's a fine profession. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
Let's see. Oh man. So torn. What would be funnier? I don't understand. Are you saying everyone's forgotten about us? I'm from the Hope, or let's sure, let's go with that one. That one sounds fun.
Just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about hope this and colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Yeah, what's the harm in asking a question, my guy? I mean, I know why, but...
Trouble's in the asking. Board don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I. Something I can do for you?
Do I want to... Yeah, sure, I'm a sucker for a side quest. If some of those fees collected, I'm willing to help.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Question marks?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
I recall correctly, one of them is... Aren't any of you gonna stop me? No? Do you have anything to say if I talk to you?
I could really go for some saltuna.
Okay! I hate everything. God. Part of my thought process on playing this again is, I'm curious how much less of a parody does it feel like? Because when I first played this, this was like a, God, things could never get this awful, probably. Things haven't quite gotten this awful, but we have made significant progress towards this just being our actual life. Hell, some corporations had their way, this would be our life. There are folk up there, if I recall correct. Yeah, what, so I just have some wild rodents that want to pick a fight? Ah, you have rabies, I see. Sprat hide. What about Sprat Seek? Ambidextrine. I need some fucking shunts. Ah. Okay, got some sav. Hey, look, some hacking shunts. Thank fuck. I also now need some more mag picks, but that's fine. I will accumulate those over time. Unlock second story balcony. Messages! To R. Thompson. From L. Gibbs Marketing Division. Hey boss, just wanted to check up on the new Saltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line and think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. Spacer's Choice handguns. Body counts at a discount. I hate all of this. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Saltuna. I've just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of the Saltuna brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of a lighter lighter Saltuna. Effective immediately, we've been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Saltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. Oh my fucking god. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred from the marketing division to the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less Saltuna, hour after hour, day after day. This is a great and tremendous honor for you and for me. Effective immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to our foreman tomorrow morning. Your uniform will be deducted from your pay. God. Jesus Christ. Ideas for Saltuna Light taglines. Melt on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some Saltuna flavor. It's brine time. Now with the satisfying crunch of cartilage. You can't spell Saltuna without salt. Note, also can't spell Saltuna with ants. Potential to market towards families? Leading scientists say... Leading scientists say, it's still food! The Saltuna will thank you. Warning, may cause auditory hallucinations. We'll add more later. Good fucking grief. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities without consequences. Noted. That's why I like the sneak skill. Hey, a mag pick. I need more of you. Any of you? No. Alright, let's head back downstairs and actually get into town. Dissenters in our midst. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Well, yeah, because your way of life sucks ass. Oh, them communists are threatening our American way of life. My guy, it's because the American way of life is to live in poverty and be miserable constantly because you're not filthy fucking rich. Yeah, I hope they destroy our way of life. Can I sell shit to you? A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Okay. So, the better you're hacking, the better the shit you can get from yeah. Choice! It's Spacer's choice! God. Hell. Hell. They are living in hell. This is what hell looks like. And feels like. What is hell? Endless capitalism. Sure. Let's pick this. Why not? I don't know what's in here, or if there will be anything of any sort of use at all. For all my not being Dexy, I do always prefer going stealth. I'm a big fan of the combat tactic of I take out my enemies before they're even aware that I'm a threat or that they are in danger. Ollie Ollie toxin free. Good grief. The things in, like, the products in this game are amazing and hilarious, and I just, like, I think one of them is, like, I know one food item is dehydrated water pills. Dehydrated water. Water without the hydrogen or oxygen. Just add air. Now available in carbonated. Dehydrated water tablets. Sugary drink. If I recall correctly, there are, like, actual... It's not quite like Disco Elysium, where... I believe it was Disco Elysium. But it's not quite like Disco Elysium, where, like, the addiction mechanic is diegetic slash, like, a player thing. So, like, New Vegas and, it's like the addiction system works very similar to how, like, New Vegas or Fallout 3's addiction system worked. I don't know if... I don't remember if 4 had one. There is the most random shit just left lying places. And or hidden places. Fucked up thing, those aren't even actual windows. They just look like windows. From the outside. But they're not even actual windows. Like, where's one that has one? That I can go into?
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got him.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plague? Ah, shit. I had some of the salt tuna.
You moron.
And that's it? No, go get yourself checked out immediately?
Make me report you to Mr. Thompson. You some sort of freelancer?
Got my sights on you.
Got you in my sights. Let's see. Well, this isn't flagged as stealing, so I'm guessing this isn't something anyone's coming back for? Question mark? Hey, free mag picks or free mag picks. Let's see. I do get lost in this town. Oh, right. I forgot about the church. Oh, right. You get a priest as a companion.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
Yeah, fair. Corporate guard.
You some sort of freelancer?
Resident bit cartridge. Mr. Ouch. Damaged letter. Anna, your mother passed away from plague. She wasn't chosen to receive medical treatment and failed to recover on her own. I found a site near the ocean to bury her. I know it's company policy to have her buried in the graveyard, but I just can't afford the fees. I'm headed out after dark to put her to rest. Say my final goodbyes and all. I know it's dangerous to go out alone at night, but I have to chance it. And if you're reading this, I want you to know that your mother was a good person. Don't blame her for what happened. She worked as hard as she could. It just wasn't hard enough in the end. Love, Dad. Who is... Oh. So did you just immediately catch plague and then just keel over immediately? Wait, hold on. Why are you both... I am curious. 'Cause neither of their loot really said anything about it. Because one had a weapon mod that was for a melee weapon, the other had a weapon mod for a long-range weapon. The extendo sight. Ugh. I mean, it doesn't sound like he planned on being long for the world anyway, but yikes. Oh, hey, what are you? Why is it stealing to take from you but not anything else? Let's see. Another shunt. Probably fucking up all sorts of dead drops for folk. Okay. Town leader. Oh, so for example, okay, so window here. It's just wall. I mean, I guess technically you can't actually see the inside of that part from here, but like, is just wall. Conrad Sadek. Oh, right, you're the doctor dude. A letter from Phyllis. Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us, so I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry him out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't worry back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis G. Y'all are just not... I can't blame you, truthfully. Do you have anything to actually want? I mean, you have ammo. You're not going to be using that. They don't really... Not too concerned about stealing from a rent-a-cop. Yeah, nobody can see me. Ooh, pristine items. Nice. There's a nightmare mode / really difficult mode where you actually have to, like... Light ammo. You're not looking at me. This feels like this would be dumb if it worked, but, you know, let's see. Oh my god. the sneak system, while it is, you know, slightly better than Skyrim's with the whole, like, shoots an arrow. Huh? What was that?
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Ah, I see.
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
Okay. I mean, if someone's asking for medicine, they should probably get some medicine.
I'm feeling pretty low these days.
I can't get the, Stupendium song about this game out of my head. Because they nailed every single note as far as, like, themes and whatnot perfectly. It dragged on a little bit longer than it needed to, but... Why? I mean, I'm not going to complain that I can just... What are you? Trouble tickets. Oh no. Let's see what trouble people are getting into. Trouble tickets. 65565. Summary: AG loaders failed on startup. Steps to reproduce. Turn on engine. Try it again. Try it again. Kick the loader. Curse injure toes. I have to enter a minimum of 8 steps. Try it again. It makes a rattling noise. Maintenance notes. Dang, Clancy, I just got you back on your feet 2 weeks ago. Now that you got feet, but... Not that you got feet, but I know what you mean. Sounds like his stator's out of access again. We'll clean out and reset. Clancy's guts got caught and all pulled out, likely on account of someone trying to restart him over and over again. Need to rewind all the coiling in number 4. Okay, stator's working, but there's something else off. Have to wait till it's quiet and spin him up for a listen. Spacer's Choice. When life gives you lemons, consider it a free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. Failure of main cannery production line at heat processing. Status open. Priority executive. Steps to reproduce. Start up production line according to schedule S46701A. Observe processing of cans. Follow first batch to heat processing stage. 1 or more loud popping noises. Smoke, cell burn, cell tuna. Overheat klaxon on monitor 6. Flames jet from exhaust ports. Automatic shutdown. Likely is not. Bess got indigestion from being made to eat something she ain't made to. Again. Heading over now. I'm so... Fascinating words for... Fascinating words discussing, like, a canning machine. Priority automatically reset to low by executive level admin rule applied by Reason. Or by Thomason R. Reason, travel ticket filled by Miller. Let's see. Interesting. Summary, damn mechanicals. Status open, priority low. Priority automatically reset to low by oh, never mind. Steps to reproduce. Look northwise. I said look northwise, blasted useless translator. Near scrap pile. Could be northeast from town, I guess. Observe mechanical. Clanking about all menacing like. See it? It's right there. Maintenance notes. No notes on this ticket yet. Interesting. Okay, so there's a weird mechanical out in the wild somewhere. This is very a game where it definitely pays to put some points in all of your things up to a certain degree. Why is... I'm not going to steal someone's food. I'm not in survival mode. As funny as buying some... As funnily named as some of these things are. I might take them. I might take the hacking tools. Main division. Enter keyword for record search or hold down. Okay. Or hold down Control Alt F7 enter to compose a new entry. That's so complicated, but okay. Open last search. 2 records found. First entry. Indamati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me as I'll look up and think of you. Okay. Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you'll raise her with love, perhaps more than I have time for. You are patient present in a way that I'm not. The company says she has no name yet until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Ugh. Parvati. I love Parvati so much. Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I sat up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. Okay. Am I in Parvati's room? Parvati is amazing, and I love Parvati so much. Anything? No? Okay. The construction of these things are very interesting. With just, like, the contrasts between, like, just the weird blending of, like, hyper-functional metal with, like, fake wood, or like this weird like padding wallpaper situation. I thought I saw something. I was wrong. Spacer's Choice Office. Oh wait, right, is this where we meet? This might be where we actually meet Parvati for the first time. Notice, the Edgewater Saltuna canning facility strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Schedule your sick leave with Spacer's Choice foreman and or supervisor. Be considered towards other members of... Jesus Christ. Be considerate toward other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. I hate so much of everything about that. Oh. Alright, let's go talk to the boss. Save complete.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over.
Oh my God.
The process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Wait. Oh no. Hey, I think I know where the bodies are going. I hope I'm wrong, but I think I know where the bodies are going.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Yeah, I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
We can start with introductions. I'm Qthrauj.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
On me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for power regulators.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Okay, let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down,
you
can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Yeah, I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. People living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Yeah, why, my guy?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
Yeah, I don't blame those workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Yeah, they must have left for a reason. Also, yeah, you're asking me to cut power off to an entire community.
I am asking you to help us survive. Edgewater needs more workers or we will collapse. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Yeah, I'm not going to make
Of
you any
course, I
promises.
understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith.
Go fuck
Also,
yourself.
politely
Thank you.
listening to
Go
me
fuck
as I
yourself.
ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide.
I would love a guide.
I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Yeah, I could use the
Great.
company.
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
I love you.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck, and thank you again for your help.
Go fuck yourself, my guy. C&P New Manager Seminar. Companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the Inspiration skill. Learn more about your companion in the Companion Ledger.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Is Reed's key just laying around somewhere, perhaps? No, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I love Parvati. Also, I got a pristine... Ah, I see, that's what was pristine. Let's see. You're not in bad shape. Okay, yeah, you're not in bad shape, so I'll leave that to you. Do I have to give you ammo? I don't recall. Looks like no. Let's see. Okay, aggressive, always engages in attacks, once told to attack. Only attacks target, so only if I tell them to. Oh, when the player enters combat. Yeah, that's fine. Weapon, primarily ranged. Follow from a... Yeah, let's do a medium distance. Overload. Yeah. Parvati's ability is great. She has, like, a lightning hammer that she slams on the ground, and it, like, stuns bitches and knocks them out. It's wonderful. It's great. I love Parvati. She's wonderful. If you could romance companions in this game, I would romance Parvati. 100%. Like, cute, nerdy girl.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry.
Cute,
Can we
anxious,
talk?
nervous lesbian.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
You are very
It's
false.
just Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Yeah, what he said didn't exactly strike me
He
as
ain't a
honest.
liar. He believes every word he says.
That's
It's
fair.
just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from.
Okay.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Let's see. Yeah, I can't blame anybody for wanting to
Life's
leave. They got
hard
some
here.
issues.
Especially for them that don't fit in so well.
Hey!
We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about.
It me!
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Yeah, sure. Let's talk
The
to him.
mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm curious what she wants to talk to him
If
about.
what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright, leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea.
Yeah, we'll stop
Thanks,
by.
ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
Yeah.
That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Yeah, I agree. That's why, generally speaking, I don't fucking... I have a small... Jesus, it's... Wow, you are very all or nothing. Hey, Parvati, come here.
Something you need?
Nope, that didn't change it. Okay. I was curious if maybe the diamond eye thing was due to, like, motion blur not being on. Because, right, I forgot that's the thing. I have all of the settings turned on. There aren't any, like, it's not like I have any settings turned off or anything. So it's not like there's anything I can turn on to try to, like, fix it. Or I also, like, I don't know if it's, like, an issue or if it's just a stylistic thing. I think it might be a style thing. Because everybody's eyes are diamond. Or everyone's pupils are diamond, at least.
Good work.
If I recall correctly, Parvati doesn't give a shit if you steal shit. Or is that just any companion? I don't recall. From the Office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I've instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers, we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. You must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Go fuck yourself, my guy. I forget why Parvati doesn't care about stealing. Pick up Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 2. Yeah, I don't remember why Parvati doesn't care about stealing. I think it's either because she's very, like, just practical, and she's like, well, this isn't going to use, like, no one's using it here, so we may as well use it. Or if it's like, she just doesn't give a shit about crime. I also don't know if it's just the companions as a whole don't care about crime. Alright. Ooh, another container. I'm very... Ooh, something shiny. I don't need you. I will take you and you. Vicar Max.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Corporate Trooper.
Got my sights on you.
Carry on.
We'll carry on. Alright, Vicar Max. Vicar Max. I think this is like the one place that might actually have real windows.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Parvati, I have horrible news.
Work fortifies the spirit.
God. It's like that new study that recently came out that's like, ah yes, work is a lack of work is the problem. Or like, work is good for you. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
Where are you? I remember you. He's...
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity.
Hi, Vicar
And
Max.
Miss Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling. This season's tossball predictions. Quickest way out of town.
I'm not going to say too much, because I don't want to spoil things for those who haven't seen things. I like this guy, at least last time I played it, I like this guy a lot more than you would probably expect.
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I like how he... I do still enjoy how he doesn't even sound like he's believing. They who are not satisfied... It's like... Da-da-da-da-da. No, not working for you? How about... like...
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
I see.
the Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
Is this? I'm suddenly now curious if this is based off of Scientology, but I don't know enough about Scientology other than it's a scam to know. OSI? Scientism? Not very religious sounding. Sure you didn't make just all this up?
Mock me all you want. I know my beliefs to be true.
Fair. How do you talk to the Grand Architect?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
It doesn't sound like a very motivational, like, philosophy.
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything.
Okay.
The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
Fascinating. Also, this is way more detailed than, like, I remember there being to your religion last time I played.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood and sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation. I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe it's because you're so dismissive. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't that your job?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Yeah, did you just call this miserable?
And thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Sure, my guy, sure. Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
Oh, I mean, I can talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of the group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond the walls.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Yeah, is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Oh?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen
Question
to know
marks?
such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, The collector's residence lies outside the town's walls.
Ah.
My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Yeah, why would you want a banned book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Yeah, I'm curious about what book this is.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Hey! Getting fucking jump scared by the little is always entertaining. Okay, so I'm gonna want to get technical. Okay. Let's see. Handguns, long guns, okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's get... Okay. So... So let's see. Okay, so let's get... Okay, so I need a couple of things that I want to get out. So let's get 4 points into stealth, 4 points into leadership, and I'll dump the remaining points into technical because I want to get... I really want to be able to repair my shit on the go. Hey, my companion abilities. Perks? No, but for Parvati, maybe? No? Okay. Your companions each get a single... They only get 1 perk each. Cool. Alright, and then what were my controls for the companion powers? You know... I see where I was going with that. However, let's see if companion special ability... Let's do 6. And let's do 7. So we have 1, 2... Because we have my 1, 2, 3, 4 weapons. 5 is heal. 6 is companion 1 special. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Alrighty, let's see.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Interesting. Alright, let's, it's 9:38. I've been going for, what, 2 hours? 2.5 hours? Self-tuna cannery. The only source of protein a busy worker needs. Bolter pistol, hell yeah. Ooh. All right. I see. If I recall, yeah, it's a burst fire pistol. Ooh, I found a revolver. When did I find you? Hello. Oh, I do love me a good revolver. Oh, I do love me a good revolver. Ugh. I forget, are there Clio vending machines down here?
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
No, you're Halcyon. You're fucking Spacer's Choice. There's no other best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Okay, so the things do cost. Oh, hello. What are you? Is this muscle memory from, like, actually a thing, or am I just... I'm just barking up the wrong tree. You've been trapped on that ship for an awful long time, so perhaps you have simply forgot what you signed, oh, honestly. I thought... Oh, are any of you? TNL... I know there's someone around here who's like... Someone for the, There's someone around here who I need to talk to for the cemetery fees if I really feel like collecting those. I don't know if I will. Probably not. I might maybe for the sake of, like, seeing what fucked up dialogue there is. Because you know that's gotta be a fun conversation. Oh, wait, is that you?
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months.
I'm not who you think I am. Not who you think I am.
Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Yeah, are you okay? You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right.
Yeah, gotta watch out for those robots.
We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence.
You're making this seem like demons, my guys.
By the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
I mean, I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
I mean, conveniently for you, if I recall correct, you need me to take out things that are guarding where I need to go. So that's convenient for you, and me.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town.
You're the dude who left the mill. You're the guy whose report... I understand. You're the guy whose report got flagged as immediately marked as low because you were the one who filed it. I now understand why. Got it. I think I'm actually going to keep going. I think until I complete this whole situation with the deserters, or at least until I talk to their leader. However, I do need to take a bit of a break. I just need to use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back. And then we will continue with our exploration of the stars and hell. Despite a lot. Despite a lot. Shit. Oh, I was actually getting a little bit chilly, so I went and got my bigger shawl. Yeah, I could use a couple of pointers about this whole mechanical scout.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Thank you, Miller. Thank you. I honestly don't feel too bad asking about the whole gravesite fees for you.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Oh my god. My guy. My guy. Yeah, I don't feel bad lying to you.
Mechanical repellent. A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Question for you.
Go on.
Why do you hate robots so
You
much?
seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you. Scanning you with its murderous oculars.
That's what it was programmed to do.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us.
Who programmed them to do
First
this?
They will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
If you were in modern day, Fox News would be one of your favorite channels now, wouldn't it? Honestly, do you have any weapons in here? Because I'm going to take them before you hurt yourself or somebody else. What even are you? Yeah, my guy, you clearly do, you do not need to be having access to weapons with paranoia that severe, my guy. Like, this has all the lead up for, yeah, it's plenty of lead up for some sort of a, yeah, did you see them? They were mechanical, I know it. So I'm just gonna take away that option. How do I get around you? Ah, that's how I get around you. Cool. Man, y'all even have anti-marauder posters on the outside of your town? I guess I'm not too surprised. I am a little surprised that there isn't a, that you can't slide. Ooh, hey, magma. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Ethology log. Terra Ray mating habits. Kane Van Acker, Spacer Choice Ethologist assigned to Terra 2. This week I decided to study Terra Ray mating habits. The female Terra Rays leave their nesting area in the morning and return in the afternoon with random objects, typically something shiny or bright. Then they build displays with these objects and perform what I can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. If a male likes what he sees, the two go off and nest together in one of the nearby trees. Gerald, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me at the next site. And don't be late. I expect punctuality from my assistants. Well, you can expect punctuality from this guy, because, my gosh, are those a lot of bite marks? Sorry about that, my guy. Okay. Let's see, where are... Oh, you're what's the threat nearby. Okay. Alright, sure, let's see how this goes.
Here we go! Nice one! Don't mess with us.
That went pretty well. Oh, I forgot about that. Of course, my Warframe bindings are for that one. So I believe Warframe was the first game that I played that had like a quick melee thing that wasn't just like the default attack button. And a friend who is now no longer a friend of mine had the brilliant idea of binding melee to the down scroll so that if you need to melee, you don't gotta actually, like, wear your joints out clicking 5 bajillion times. You can just scroll. And I have chosen to make good use of that. I don't know your backstories. Hey, Jace. Huh? I don't know if these folk would attack. I mean, they're all flagged in red, and I believe would probably open fire. Let's see. I did just quick save. Hello. Can I approach you without harm? Hello. I would like to discuss. No. All right. That's what I thought. That's you know. I figured that's what would happen, but you know. Unfortunately, I need to get over there. So, this is mostly unfortunate, I'll be entirely honest, for you all, because that means y'all are going to die quite possibly horribly. Let's see. You're the biggest, but you're also the most heavily armored. So let's try double tagging you two once you're closer together. Alright, and tap 1, tap 2, hey, tap 2, there we go. I see a nail! God, I love Parvati so much. Parvati's ability is great! Genuinely, I love Parvati's ability with all my heart. I see a nail! Boom! Fucking stun everybody in the vicinity. It's great, it's wonderful. It ragdolls everything. Like, don't give a shit who the fuck you're fighting. Parvati can slam them and deal, like, slam them, then fucking, like, ragdoll them so that they can't hurt you for a bit while you can just do whatever the fuck you want. It's great. I love her. My general, I'm gonna keep these two, or I'm going to do the same thing once I eventually find the other lady. But my my go-to, or the companions I liked using the most. Why do I suddenly have that I'm sick scent in my nose? That's unusual, but whatever. I generally keep the two gay ladies in my party. I have Parvati, and then I have the, like, the lesbian wine aunt. Are the ones I generally, go with. I thought I saw a canid over there. I think perception also, like, helps you find bitches faster. Ah. Hey, who are you? Marauder Vandal. Question, if I just tap you... Oh? Ooh. Ooh. Oh well. I'm not too concerned. This isn't Supernova. Also, admittedly, while I do like...
Here we go. Nice one. Yep, be right over.
Oh, hey, Parvati. Real quick, about that weapon you're using. Oh, I forgot. I can't change your gear mid-combat. Oh! Damn! Nice! Who got me? Auntie Cleo, better than nature. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh. Jesus! Brutal, my gal. I approve. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Okay. Quickly though, this time before combat kicks off, Parvati, your weapon. Your weapon, my girl. Thank fuck you don't need ammo. Therefore, do I want to give you... Which one of you has the biggest DPS? Right, you have to be charged first, and I don't believe companions charge their weapon. 27 times 3, that's like... That's north of 75 damage per shot, and that is, I believe... Well, DPS, it's 3... Let's see. Hey, Parvati, you're good with... Where's my heavy gun that uses light ammo? You asked for it and Spacer Choice provides. Let's give you the light gun. Because I'm pretty sure your gear...
Don't mess with us. On my way. Be right there.
Hey, Parvati. Okay. Okay, I maybe need to reevaluate how I have her AI set up. Now, I believe you should... Parvati? You, shouldn't be... you shouldn't permadie. This isn't the permadie mode. Okay, now I'm confused.
Yep, be right over.
Okay, so now a couple of things. One, Nope, that's the wrong menu to open up. Parvati. Your combat things. Yeah, honestly, passive. Fight when I tell you to. Also, now that we're out of... What are your skills? Melee damage. You are better at melee than ranged, but... I'm still going to give you... You're better at melee than you are with range, but I'm still going to give you the heavy weapon. Do I have a better melee for you? I don't... well, actually. Parvati, does your special do different things if I give you a different weapon? I never considered this before. I'm gonna try and check. I don't know if it does, partially because I'm pretty sure her special power is the hammer. Or like, I'm pretty sure that whenever she actually uses her hammer power, it doesn't matter what melee she has equipped. I could be wrong, but I feel pretty confident in this assessment. Alright, let's see, maybe... Okay, now that we're not seconds away from having our shit wrecked. Also, hello, buddy.
Here we go.
Oh? Oh? Alright. Okay, I'm thinking, let's see.
Got it. Inside voices.
I thought that was going to just explode them wholesale. That's good to know. Alright, picking y'all off with my rifle it is. I'm very confused why Parvati died that one time. That shouldn't be capable, or that shouldn't be possible in this mode. But I guess I have fiddled with things a little bit, because I did have some mod, I do have some mods installed if I recall correctly. It's like the tall grass in Horizon. It's like all the tall grass you can hide in has red tips on it. Oh, hey! There's a person who's been taken out up there. No, you're not. Are y'all mimicking each other intentionally? Parvati, I'm going to be giving you some better armor soon. You couldn't have dropped your heavy armor, my guy? My gal? My pal who has a gas mask on, so I cannot make out anything even vaguely resembling your gender your gender presentation. My gal. My guy. My guy. My non-binary pal. Oh, okay. So see, look, these look like windows, right? But you go in... No, it's just wall. It looks like a window from the outside, not from the inside. It's because that way they can be more easily mass-produced and junk. Messages. Clement Eldridge. Clement, I must say I disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened up for us, I believe Halcyon and all other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth Minister if they had a choice on the matter? No. Jefferson, of course, I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high costs of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage that the Directorate needed to return to power. Interesting. So, this is like fully, like, nightmare fuel fucking, like, corporations are powerful enough that a conglomerate of them, like, went to war against the government of Old Earth, and Old Earth only barely won. Collector's letter. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books smoldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Okay. Also, I do believe that I now have a couple of pieces. 4, but you're... yeah. Let's see. Armor 7, 3, 4, 5. Okay, actually, I don't have any better armor for you yet. Nope, that's not where that's most... That's not why that's there. Ooh, what's in you? Another revolver, delightful. Once you, like, get going, you never really hurt for ammo in this game. They can be touch and go sometimes, but, like, once you're no longer having to use most of your rounds for a single enemy, you start to just kind of accumulate it. I don't know if you're Marauders or someone who's very unfortunate, but Marauders were just here, and, so I don't feel too guilty about taking that out. Wait, that's a... huh? Interesting. Do I also have the legally distinct vets bound to my 6 key? Where's tactical time dilation? That's wrong in every possible way. It was in fact not set to that. I really don't need those. That's what my cursor is for. It's very strange. It's like my... It's like the game... Like, it had my old keybinds remembered functionally. But, like... It didn't... Oh, right, I can't change the inventory button in this game. It's like, functionally, it has all of my things remembered. But display-wise, it didn't. That's odd. Goodbye, buddy. Parvati, I love you. I love you dearly. I didn't have you draw your gun that time. I don't remember what all respawn. I believe some things respawn, but not others. Like, I'm pretty sure if you go through the same area, enemies will respawn. But, like, if you wipe out a town, the settlers won't respawn. Like, the NPCs named or otherwise won't respawn. But enemies will, or can. Though I don't recall if that was a default thing, or if that was a... You are encumbered from carrying too many items. Alright. Oh, we don't have our own individual inventories anymore. That's good to know. I really need to get the whole thing that lets me break down items. That would be nice. Yeah, in this mode, things don't have... in this mode, ammo doesn't have weight. Thank hell. Where's a container? How much? Where's my carrying capacity? Oh, there it is. What weighs 2 pounds? Oh, you weigh 3 pounds, or you weigh 2 units. I'll drop you. Oh, wait, no. Fuck, not. Wrong button. Drop you because you... Oh. I see. Oh. Edgewater, landing site. Okay. Oh, I have. Aww. Apparently one of my pack mates is listening, and I'm very happy. Okay, I need to find... Hey, cantina person, I can probably sell some things to you, right?
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No, I am not.
I don't know you.
Sure.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hardworking company folk here.
And what a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately.
Oh?
I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Coming right up.
Do I just get a free drink? Oh, cool. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Okay. But what can I sell you? Can I sell you anything? Let's see. Let's take a look at the inventory real quick. God, there's so many of you. Junk. Let's see, what's your DPS? 215 versus that heavy gun. I'll still take that. Not gonna get rid of her gun. Fuck assault rifles. I'll keep you in case I need you for parts. I have a better one of you. No, 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 no. I will say, I don't generally use the, the various intoxicants of choice in this place, or in this game, mostly because most of them sound fucking awful. See, 2-hour energy brew. That one also just sounds nightmarish. It hardens your skin so that you, like, can fucking, like, take more damage. Now, admittedly, having shit in here, or like having shit with you is very good because they can heal you a lot in combat and just when you're out in the world in general, which is great. You're all what? Oh, interesting. Huh. I didn't realize that some of these things like showed up in your inventory at all. All right, cool.
Oh, I almost... Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice.
God.
Coming right up.
What a fucking nightmare. Once again. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Ooh, no. I will repair those back at my place if I really, really want to. Oh, because I'm just paying to get them repaired instead of actually, like, repairing them myself. I understand now. That is a little unfortunate, but that's fine. You know, let's... Oh. Let us see. I believe... Also, I was wrong. It wasn't those other ones that killed me the first time. Yikes. This is the one that got me on my first playthrough. Hi! Ooh! Ow! I got hit twice by something. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. I might see the problem. Oh no. Hold on. Oh, that's why. 'Cause, for some reason, the game did put me on Supernova. That was... I wondered. I was like... Yeah, I don't want to go back to Supernova. I want normal. Normal mode. This is supposed to be a normal run, not a Supernova run. A normal run. Is that what my save says now? Does my save also say... No, it still says Supernova. I will need to fuck with things. This might be related to the whole... To the one thing that I have installed that's like... Supernova... to where like it still enables quick save in Supernova mode. Because... I'm all here for like the harder enemies and like the fun, funky little like pseudo survival bits of Supernova mode. I'm not here for the whole like, hey, this game's now deeply inconvenient because like you can't save anywhere and like you have to like, not a fan of those aspects of Supernova mode. There's 1, 2, 3.
Okay, gone quiet.
All right. Hmm? Thank you, Parvati. Wonderful job. Immaculate, even. Primal Brain. Primal Brain. Do I technically always have Primal Brain because I'm a wolf girl? Is that how that works? I think that's how that works. Right? These words super make sense. And are not confusing or weird in the slightest. It makes me very happy that... It makes me very happy that one of my pack members is listening and takes comfort in hearing my voice. Because, like, sure... Part of why I do my streaming... Part of why I do the things that I do, what little I have the capacity to do, I do because I want to make people feel comfy and safe.
If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
Well, it is ours, so I'm glad that you did not. Hello, Ada. Can I get into the captain's room yet? No, that's still sealed off. That checks out. Okay. Wait, can't I? Hold on. Can't I put things in you? I could have sworn I put stuff inside you. Bruh. Use, interact, reload, holster. Gosh, all of these are deeply incorrect. Well, I guess not all of them anymore since I fixed many of them, but... Maybe it's because I don't... Maybe it's because I haven't repaired the ship yet? Modifications. Okay, anyway. Breakdown. Break you down. I don't remember seeing you two at all on my last run, so I'm going to keep you intact for now. Honestly, I'll keep you as a backup. Then repair. Can I just repair all of you? Because, yeah, because this way they don't cost bits. They just cost parts. The rest of you, you're fine. That toss ball stick can sawed-off shotgun. Hey, what's the DPS on that, actually? Sawed-off shotgun. Well, it might deal... Well, but you'll also be better at longer range. You know, what if I... Because these do take the higher... You're good with your hands. Let's see if you do better with a handgun. Plus, also, if you have an energy weapon, that means that your attacks will be weird and not always what some enemies are expecting, which will mean that you will get past their resistances, which will be nice. Be a better you with Adrena Time. Twice the speed, half the price. Spacer's Choice. God, I hate. Slices, dices, cauterizes. Plasma Cutter, A and B. 10 corporations join together and form the Halcyon Holding Corporation, and that's the governing body. Oh, this is what's-his-place's house. Probably. Oh, what did I just steal? Yeah, welcome, Junior in Humor. I'll leave you alone. You have it fucking rough, buddy. Oh, I super meant to leave town from the other end, but that's fine. Why was the door marked as there, then? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I am curious how much of this shit was like how much... I'm curious how intensely things were terraformed. Just because some of these things, like, this is clearly an alien planet. Like, clearly, a lot of these things, I mean, we haven't seen much yet, but there's a lot of these things that are, like, clearly they have been terraformed. But I'm curious how intensely they needed to terraform them versus how conducive to, you know, human habitation were they to start with. Marauder Goon. This is not Skyrim where you can simply roll forward while you're sneaking. Oh! Hey, it's been ages! I hope you're doing fine! I was actually thinking about you the other day, because I was talking to someone about the one time where there was, like, a boatload of, international students all in one night, and I was like, yeah, but, we got things sorted because I had one of the, TAs came by or CAs came by, who was, very well trusted and made a judgment call, and superiors, like, later were like, wait, who told you to do this? Jarrett. Ah, alright, carry on as you were. So, hey, glad to hear you're still doing good. Glad you're hope you've been staying safe. Shit's, rough. But yeah. I'm in Seattle now. Where are you? Yeah, I didn't talk about that. I forget if I have a way to talk to you somewhere else. Glad to still hear you're doing okay, though. Okay, let's see. Can I stealthily murder you? I'm going to guess probably not, because I don't have any sort of stealth, or I don't have any sort of, melee anything. Cool. Ooh. Get him, Parvati! Haha! I see a nail! Ooh! Hey, where'd that come from? Boom! Boom! Headshot. That was nice. Oh man. That's also kind of hilarious timing, because, like, I was just, like, literally earlier today, I was just thinking, I wonder how many people from my past, like, if I, like, you know, if I, like, messaged them out of the blue, or, like, said, like, if I just, like, randomly hit them up, like, how many people, like, I'm curious how many people would A, remember me, B, like, want to talk to me? And so, very wild that somebody from my past randomly just, I'm a happy little demon at the moment. I don't know if there are any other people around here. Wasn't I here already? Or is that just flashbacks from last game? Or last run? Yeah. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. I will say, very annoyingly enough, the jingles do, like, actually get stuck in your head. They are very good earworms. They do their job very well. Thank you for the assist with the hacking there, Parvati. Okay, so I need to dump. What can I? Okay. What do I have that's near a 20? Okay, so I'll put 2 points in range. And then I'll just dump the rest. I'm not going to be able to max this one out this time anyway. And I'll put another point into stealth to make it just that much better. And then next time I level up, I will get the, time dial. Oh, okay, yes. And the next time I will max out technology, or I'll not max out, but I'll get tech to 20, so that I have at least a I can break shit down in the field. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna get the fast travel while encumbered perk, Just that way, if I do get encumbered, I can just fast travel somewhere without having to drop something first. That's what I thought. This is not a game that has a destructible atmosphere, or a destructible environment, which is elite. Ooh! Ow! Did not mean to do that. Oof. Let's see. I see more enemies up ahead, so let's eat some food. There are like perks and flaws regarding to eating, or just like there are drawbacks both to eating too little and eating too much in, oh, well, I guess I'm not fully in, I guess I'm not entirely in supernova mode because I don't have like the hunger and shit. Well, that's good at least. You really shouldn't, well, it's gonna be like, you really shouldn't try to fuck us up. But, in their defense, they didn't try to fuck us up. I just needed to pass through here, and they were, in my way. So, really, that's, you know, a little unfair to them. I suppose. I love the little... I love the little, like, just, like, the noise as the little thingy fills. It's very good. Transition to... Well, I am, you know... I am rather interested in transitioning. I might check out this area later. I do plan on... I do plan on streaming this... I don't know if I would say, like, a lot. But, like, I do plan on, you know, streaming this for you all. I don't know if I would say often, but, like... I enjoy this game. I got a wild hair to play this game for you all. So, here we are. Who knows if it'll actually end up being a full-on playthrough, or if it'll just be a sometimes thing. Who knows? Not I. 'Tis not I who knows. But Q, you're the one who runs things. That means nothing. You think that means I know what I'm gonna do? Huh. And no one knows what I'm gonna do next, least of all me. Though, actually, my partners can, with some decent reliability, predict what I will think about things, which is flattering that they pay so much attention to me, but the chaos gremlin part of my brain's like, I hate being that predictable. That's kind of always been the case. Brain, haha, I like being chaotic. Everybody around me. You are so autistic, though, it's easy to predict what you're going to do because of the fact that you want to be chaotic. It's like, motherfucker, son of a... They do have a point, though. Is that enough? Wait, was I just missing one to unlock this door? No, I still need a whole other one. Damn, I should have stolen more mag locks, or more mag picks. Definitely not running low on ammo, though. 399 rounds. Botanical lab.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
We don't want any trouble either. Hello.
I don't know you.
Correct, you
Whatever
don't.
you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide.
I did ask
You're
after
gonna start
Adelaide.
wandering around my camp. Know that I got my sights on you.
Noted. Where's Adelaide?
We're in the hothouse, tending crop.
All right, cool.
Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Trouble with marauders?
You don't know what enough with the questions means?
No, I'm autistic.
No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Okay, I'm not gonna say this one because it's just rude, honestly, but I do very enjoy the, unless marauders got to her, then parts of her could be in a lot of places. But no, don't worry about it, I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
I'll ask questions about Zoe later. For now, I want to talk to the lady in the hot house because I am hitting the end of my steam. My migraine's starting to flare up. Ooh!
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
I like you.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Is this your greenhouse?
The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Looks like you made quite a home out here.
For anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose.
Fair enough.
So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Why did you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
I understand that. I understand that very well.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
No.
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Reed asks, let's see. Yeah, you're living off power that belongs to the town. That's about all he has to say.
Everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant?
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
That's honestly fair, and I am considering it. What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps.
That's
Hollowed
true.
out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them.
Yeah.
You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
Oh.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all
Oh.
on his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Yeah, what does happen to
Life
Edgewater?
in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
Yeah, you think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Noted. Yeah, I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Do I really? Let's check the journal. Do I have to choose between... Do I have to choose between which one? Because most ideally, most optimally, I would make sure everyone can maintain their power, truthfully. Because I don't have a need to, It is a bit of a complicated conundrum. On one hand, sure, you all are doing pretty good over here. But do you all have, the facilities to maintain shit? Also, yes, don't get it twisted. Edgewater is a miserable place to live. But it does have walls. There's a bit to consider here, just because I want to free everybody from the cannery. But doing that... However, but doing that and, throwing everybody off, these are not people who have been... These people have been intentionally controlled and propagandized, whatever, fed propaganda to the point where they don't... Most of them don't seem to know how to function well on their own. So, the prospect of just suddenly, hey, you're out of power, out of luck, and you need to go live at this other location is going to, cause some problems. Much to consider. The ideal thing, truthfully, would be kill Reed, have Adelaide take over, and be in charge, and, like... Honestly, I think that would be the most ideal circumstance.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Where? Ah, Thomas. Alright, let's talk to you, then we'll call it for the stream.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great,
Got it.
Just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait.
So you have a crush on her, and she is oblivious because she's not interested in you?
I'm just along with this lady here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'm just trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry,
Sure?
I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple of pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself.
Uh-huh.
You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3.
Oh.
If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Well, I already found one
Those are
copy.
good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Well, today's your lucky day. I already have one of those pads.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 2.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
I'll let you know if I find the others.
Sure. I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Neat. Your reputation with the faction has changed. If enemies are hostile, but your reputation isn't kill on sight, leaving for a few days will calm things down. The people of Halcyon have short memories. Jax, they're all glued to TikTok and whatnot. This is like a tiny bit a comedy, but also like it has been confirmed that like shit like TikTok is killing our like attention span, which is great for corporations because they don't want you to think. They want you to do what you're told and to think as they want you to think. Oh, I wasn't gonna steal everything from shit. Habit. Wait, can you pluck them off the trees? No, okay. That would be neat. A neat little survival mode thing. Be like, oh hey, you find a tree, you can actually get fruit off of it. Oh! Oh, there was a mine there. Ow. I wondered what, I was like, I am here, like, oh no, something's beeping. Where's that coming from? Do I need, oh man. Okay. Once the little concussion wears off, I'll be fine. What a sentence. Once the concussion passes, I'll be fine. Alright, there we go. Noted, this edge of town has mines on it. I'm not seeing any crafts, but I am seeing mines. Alright, well, So we found ourselves into a little bit of a conundrum. Have some options. We could either absolutely condemn this town to oblivion, or like this little... the deserters to oblivion, or I could, consign the town to oblivion. Personally, I would like to consign no one to oblivion because, well, I'm not a fan of signing folks to oblivion. But we will see what we... I think there is a new... I think there is a way to, like... If I recall, I think there is a way to, like, fuck the plant, but not the town. Oh. Interesting, okay. I'll read this at the start of the next stream or episode. I guess it is stream, not an episode. Fucker, I forgot to do the thing. Oh well. That is going to be all for this stream. This is fun. I very enjoy this game. I need to fiddle with some shit, because it's, the whole, hey, you're still in supernova mode, even though you are definitely not supposed to be in supernova mode, is, a problem, possibly. The wildlife in this place is wild. That... I love the speculative biology they have done for this game. It's a lot of fun. Load games. Nope, still says supernova. Okay. There's just a full-ass chicken? What? I thought normal animals were just gone. Huh? What? I mean, cool. What? Hi, little guy. You can talk to the chicken. He says, "Caw." That's really funny to me, actually. But, thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to be kind to yourselves and one another. I want to stream more. I've been getting really bad migraines, which has been making streaming or recording difficult. Very difficult. So, but I'm really hoping that, you know, I will continue to have days where I just wake up and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stream because that'll be fun. Also, I don't know. I like this game. I enjoy whenever it's a game where I get to actively destroy hyper-capitalists. It's great. Lets me vent all the desire to destroy real capitalists. Because, God, is capitalism a fucking disease. Ugh. I hate capitalism with all my heart. All my soul. I will never be a good capitalistic drone. I will always wish for a better life for my loved ones and I. No one deserves to live underneath capitalism. It is a trash system that does nothing but hurt people and the environments. Fuck capitalism. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't think I would make that jump. Interesting. Very interesting. But, until next time, it's been wonderful having you all here. Hope all of you take care. Hope all of you stay safe. And I will see you all next stream. Take care.